I have always been haunted by dreams, but one dream returned to me again and again, through 15 long years, always the same, always ending before the terror was revealed. In the dream, I find myself walking toward an old house. The day is warm, silent, and still. On the lawn, a family takes tea, Mrs. Stone, her son Jack, and their 2 daughters. I know them all, though I cannot say how. They smile politely, but their faces are lifeless, drained of warmth, and I know, with a dreadful certainty, that I have been here before. No one speaks for a long time. Then Mrs. Stone, in her cold, slow voice, says, "Jack will show you your room. I've given you the room in the tower." At those words, my heart always sinks. I don't want to go, but my feet move. Jack rises and leads me toward the house. We walk through a long, dim hall, up a twisting oak staircase with many turns, until we reach a small landing with 2 doors. He opens one for me, does not enter, and shuts it behind me. And every time, the same horror fills me, the sense that something waits in the darkness of that room. Something that knows me. Before I can see it, I always wake, shaking, breathless, terrified. That dream returned again and again over the years. Sometimes the family looked older. Mrs. Stone's hair turned gray, her movements slower. Jack grew into a thin, pale man with a nervous smile. The house remained the same. Dark oak walls, heavy curtains, and the smell of age. Once I dreamed the family was dressed all in black. Mrs. Stone was missing, and I understood somehow that she was dead. For the first time, I felt relief. Perhaps now I wouldn't be given the room in the tower. But just as night fell, her voice came from the garden, distant and echoing. "Jack will show you your room. I have given you the room in the tower." And when I looked out beyond the lawn, I saw gravestones glowing faintly in the dusk. Nearest, I could read the words, "An evil memory of Julia Stone." I woke screaming. Years passed. I moved from city to city, but the dream followed me, sometimes gone for months, only to return as vivid as ever. And then, one summer, a friend invited me to his new house in Sussex. As the carriage stopped, I froze. It was the house, the same red brick walls, the long garden, the trees behind it. Even the slope of the roof was the same. But now it was real. Inside. My friend spoke cheerfully. He showed me the library, the dining room, and then said, "You'll sleep upstairs, the room in the tower. Best view in the house." My throat went dry. He laughed, not understanding why I turned pale. That night, I could not sleep. The moonlight came through a narrow window. The air was still, heavy and cold. I lay there, staring at the shadows on the ceiling, listening to the ticking of an old clock somewhere below. The smell of damp and decay grew stronger. And then I saw it, shaped near the far wall, something sitting in the chair by the bed. It didn't move, but I knew it was watching me. The next moment, the moonlight shifted, and I saw her. Mrs. Stone, gray, sunken face, eyes like black hollows, lips twisted in a dreadful smile. She raised one hand, pale, stiff, and pointed toward the bed. I couldn't move. The air felt thick as glass. She stood, step by step, moving toward me. Her voice came dry and cracked. "Jack will show you your room." The last thing I remember was a scream, my own. When I woke, it was morning. The door was open. The sunlight was bright. On the floor beside the bed lay a picture, an old portrait of a woman. Her name was written on the back, Julia Stone, 1868-1893. The frame was cracked. And on the glass, in the dust of years, were the marks of a hand, as if someone had touched it during the night. Since that day, I have never dreamed of the house again. But every night, when the clock ticks in the dark, I still hear her voice. "Jack will show you your room."